Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a good day so far. It's still pretty, well, not pretty early. It's about 9:30, almost 10 o'clock. I'm just kind of getting my day organized, kind of writing some things out, scheduling my day and whatnot. Got a lot to do today, but I think I could get it all done as long as I stay on top of stuff. So yesterday I tried the whole, vlogging from the phone and editing it and uploading it overnight, and it worked great. So I think that's what I'm going to keep doing. I'm just going to keep making a vlog every day. Hopefully I'll be able to do something a little more exciting than sit around in my office in the basement and let you guys just hear me rattle on about this, that, and the other thing. But for now, since my family doesn't want to be on camera and, I don't necessarily feel comfortable with my wife and kids being on camera, this is just going to be how it is, yo. Not all of us can be the shaytards and have really cool, fun, exciting lives, Some of us are normal people who work normal jobs. So last night, I watched the State of the Union address, and boy, oh boy. Really, the whole point of a State of the Union address is to share with the country, what kind of shape, we're in right now, and what the president plans to do about the current condition of the country. Instead, last night, we got an infomercial for the entire Obama/liberal ideology that they are trying to push. I mean, rather than focusing on the economy and how we can create jobs and things like that, it was just parading one personal story out in front of the other. It was just straight demagogue all the way through. I was pretty disappointed, but at the same time, it's what I come to expect. I'm a conservative, and I totally disagree with all of Obama's policies. I disagree with his ideology, his belief system. But one thing I'm not going to do is spout off and call him names and downgrade him and I don't know if downgrade's the right word, degrade him like other conservatives and libertarians like to do. That's a waste of time, and that's disrespectful, and as a Christian, that's not how I am to behave. Yeah, he infuriates me. He does. He makes me angry, and I feel like his policies are bad for the country, but I'm not going to sit here and personally attack him. I'd rather talk about the policies and things that he's doing, and quite frankly, a lot of the lies that he told last night, as opposed to focusing on bashing him. So, yeah, like, for me, it's the whole thing about, needing to stimulate the economy. Look, small businesses are the backbone of the American economy. I am creating a small business. Currently, I own a small business. Even though I'm, self-employed as a freelancer, that's still your own business. And there are so many hoops to jump through because of government regulations that it's almost impossible to start a small business. And when you do start a small business, the corporate tax that you have to pay as your company grows is ridiculously high. It's one of the highest in the world, if not the highest. So my thing is, if the government wants to help stimulate the economy through job growth, the best thing they can do is get the heck out of the way. Just get out of the way. The less the government intrudes in business and personal life of citizens, the more liberty is practiced, the more that competition and free markets are allowed to do the work that they're supposed to do, then things would balance out and the economy would drastically improve. And I know many liberals who see this video will completely disagree with me, and that's fine. We can disagree on that. As long as you don't get nasty on my channel. I ain't going to stand for cursing and all that stuff. I don't care if you curse, but you're not going to cuss me out for long before I ban you. Because I don't want to have a channel full of cussing. If you want to debate, healthy debate, then go ahead, debate with each other. I'm not going to get into comments too much as far as, responding to stuff like that. It just takes up too much time. So if I need to, I'll make a video about it. And, the whole thing with healthcare, with Obamacare, what I would really like to have seen is for Obama to come out and say, look, we really screwed up with Obamacare. I mean, it's a huge mess, and we're going to try to fix it. Because it is a huge mess. Instead, it was a constant commercial to ask people to sign up for Obamacare rather than to try to fix the situation. So, I don't know. It's just one of those things. Sorry about that. My son had to come down and give me a hug and kiss. Love that kid. So no, that's just a couple of the things that really irked me about the State of the Union address last night. You know, I don't know. The government is just a mess, and I'm not a conservative who's like all for the Republican candidate. I'm for the candidate who cares the most about liberty and personal freedom. Um, so technically, right now, I'm not a big fan of Democrats or Republicans. I don't think that we really have anybody in government who truly gets what America was all about. I don't think anybody really gets the founders' definition of what America was all about. So, I'm completely skeptical and cynical of people on both sides of the aisle. So I don't want anybody to think that I'm just a Republican good old boy. Because, Republicans are part of the problem too. Bush put into place a lot of policies that, as a true diehard conservative slash libertarian, uh, I would definitely not agree with, like the intrusion into the public education system, making it more centralized by the federal government, with the No Child Left Behind thing, and there's just a whole mess of things that Bush did that I don't agree with, and I don't really think he was a true, genuine conservative. So, that's my take on it. This is probably the only thing I'm really going to say about the speech last night. I didn't watch the entire thing. I kind of got tired of having, I basically felt bloated from all the smoke being blown up my butt. So I just kind of felt like, all right, this is enough. And my daughter was getting tired, and my son was already in bed. So that's what I think about it.